Business Access TV is here at the Herald Printers and Lithographers downtown Kingston for the Jamaica National Small Business Limited Plan Tour. I'm Shelley and Hill. Stay with us for highlights. We're joined by Mr. Cecil J. Facey, Administrative and Human Resources Manager here at the Herald. Mr. Facey, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Herald. How long has it been in existence?
We have been in existence for the last 90 years. We started in 1922. We weren't the Herald then, but over the years the business has been acquired by Mr. Kenneth George Brown, and so they changed the name. So we have been in business now for the last 95 years.
95 years is a long time and certainly an interesting history. Tell us about the staff that you have on board. How many members of staff do you have to support your operations here?
Well, initially we started probably with less than 39, but at present the staff complement has grown, and we presently carry a staff complement of approximately 39 persons, and that includes management, owners, and so on.
No doubt many departments come together to make sure that you have a wonderful end product at the end of the day. Take us through the different departments that make up the Herald Limited and Lithographers.
Well, presently the Herald has a number of departments. We begin with the customer service department. As you enter the building, you will face the customer service department. And that department is basically responsible for communicating with the customers, keeping them up to date with their jobs and their requests, and keeping them informed as to what goes on. The next department we'd come to would be the accounts department, and of course, you know, that department manages the money, ensure that the customers pay on time, and so on. The complement there is about 3 persons, including myself. When we move from that department, we go to the press department. These are where the pressmen operate the large machines, and they do most of the printing. They do all of the printing is done in the press area. Then next door is a bindery department, which is the largest department. It does all the folding, all the punching, all the collating, and the works. That's where the work is finished, really. Upstairs, we house the graphics department, which is where the designs and all those other things are done. So the customer would come and they would say that they need this or they need that, and they ask us to do a design of the job for them, and that's the department that does all of that. Next door, we have the pre-press, which is where the plates for the various jobs are produced, and they are then sent to the press department for processing.
Mr. Facey, you have a very well-oiled operation here. It seems to be very efficient from our perspective. How important is time, and how important is it for the different departments to work together closely?
It is very, very important for the departments to work together. You can imagine that when the jobs come in, we have a 5 to 7 day turnaround time, and therefore from the job comes in at customer service until it leaves at the delivery department, we really have a 5 day turnaround, a 5 working day turnaround time. And so it's important that all the departments collaborate and work in tandem so that the jobs are produced on time.
We're now being joined by Mr. Richard Forrest, Production Manager here at the Herald Printers and Lithographers. Welcome, Mr. Forrest.
Hi, myself. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. The Herald Printers and Lithographers, I see that you do print material. Tell me a little bit about the variety of products that you offer here.
We offer letterheads, brochures, booklets. We do a lot of work for the hospital industry. So you find that we do a lot of customizing. So you find that every single product that we have is customized to suit every single client. Each day that we come in, you have to make sure that you have all the things that are suited for your production. You want to make sure that you have all your team members are up to par. Everybody is on the same page. Everybody know what is happening. So you hope to that your day-to-day process as you go through moves fluent.
Take us through the process of printing, let's say, a book or any other kind of printed material. What does it go through?
Well, funny enough, you should ask me that. Persons, when they hear print, they figure that you just press a button and everything comes. But there's far more to it. It's more intricate. You find that there's a lot that goes behind the scene. So take, for instance, your average flyer. You come in, you have to have your plates done, you have to prep, you have to make sure that the files come ready, you have to make sure that the files when they come, they are prepped for the press, because when you have the press work, it's not like a digital print, it has to be CMYK, the format has to be proper. So you have to situate that all of that is done. Other than that, once you reach a press, then the information and the finished product itself will not be a good one.
What makes the Herald printers and lithographers stand out as a printery and more?
Well, two main things. One, the staff. They are customer-centric, and we have a personal touch. We operate different from everyone else. The staff, if you know the customer service team, they literally work 24 hours, if you ask me. Most of them, you find that the customers have the numbers on speed dial. So we have that personal touch, which makes us somewhat separate and different. And one of the things that we strive ourselves on is that we try to be as honest as possible with our clients and trying to be there as much as possible. You have to understand the industry that the client itself is in, so you can suit them the best way.
What are your impressions of the operations that you saw here today at the Herald?
I'm very impressed. I think they have the latest technology. They have expanded their business beyond normal printing. So it's very clear to me that the leadership is visionary, forward-looking, and the quality of the work they do is at a very high standard. So, I mean, they also target a lot of companies in the tourism industry, which is an area that is growing and developing. And I think the prospects for this company, the prospects are very bright.
Certainly, you would endorse the hands-on approach of the Jamaica National in terms of their relationship with the Herald printers, indeed.
Absolutely. I think JN, beyond just lending money, they have been a partner to the Herald and many other companies, and they play an integral role. They're not just here to lend and collect, but they partner with the companies. They are part of the strategy, the development, to ensure that the company grows. If the company grows, then JN benefits and the country benefits as a whole. So it's a good partnership overall.
How has the Jamaica National Small Business Tour been for you so far overall?
Quite enlightening. I've seen a variety of different operations, from a bag juice to a hair manufacturer to a printer like this, and this is really the engine of growth in the country. This is where the rubber hits the road, and if companies like this expand, more people will be employed and the economy grows.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you.
We're here with Mr. Roger Brown of the Herald Printers and Lithographers. Welcome to Business Access.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit more about the Herald Printers and Lithographers.
Well, the Herald Printers and Lithographers, it was established in 1922. It's a 95-year-old company. We know print, and we have been around for a long time. We use this vast experience to serve our customers proudly. We offer a wide range of graphic design and digital print services, and as such, you know, we surpass the needs of our customers by ensuring that they are wowed. We put the wow in printing.
I like that. You've been around for some time, as you indicated. Take us a little bit into the history of how the Herald started.
Well, the Herald started in 1922. It was known as the Temple of Fashion Printery. At that time, it was more into letterpress printing, as the process of printing has evolved over the years. In the 1970s, early 1970s, my father took it over from three partners, and as such has led the charge in terms of the change and evolution of print. I myself have been with the company for almost 20 years, and as such we continue to reinvest in terms of our products and services as we continue to put the wow in printing.
Tell us a little bit about the partnership between Jamaica National and the Herald Printers and Lithographers.
Well, the JN partnership was really strategic, and it gives the Herald an opportunity to become more competitive, especially in the tourism and hospitality sector. As the Minister actually said earlier today, we have 5 new hotels that are breaking ground in 2017, and with the influx of visitors, a lot of the players in this particular sector need to communicate and have a lot of print needs to enhance the visitor experience. What JN has allowed us to do is to focus on our business processes and productivity so that we can put a little bit of Jamaica in every piece that is printed locally. What that does, it then it eliminates the need for importation of these goods.
Certainly. And do you have any words of advice for other entrepreneurs who would like to venture into this particular business?
Dream big, and to excel in this particular business, one just has to be very creative. It's a very demanding business because, of course, everyone wants their product yesterday. As such, printing as a service is a byproduct. What we really do here is relationship building, and really, we are really proud that we have been around as long as we have, really, because we value the relationship that we have with our clients.
Jamaica National Small Business Limited is committed to assisting entrepreneurs realize their dreams. Be sure to visit them for more information. I'm Shelly Hill signing out from the Herald Printers and Lithographers downtown Kingston for Business Access TV. Serious about business.